Ever thought about going to like a trade school,
That's what it
learning
is
a
right
trade?
now. That's kind of what it is.
Mm, okay, what's your trade when you?
Well, after it's from October. I started in October to October. Get a bachelor degree in audio, basically everything audio. So I could be in audio involved with movies, games, studio, TV, all around.
Did you just say you go from October to October and you're going to get a bachelor's?
See, all in audio only.
I understand that, but you realize a bachelor's degree is normally like 4 years.
Yeah.
You can't get it in 1 year.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it's basically.
no. Listen to me. This is what I do for a living.
Blood and thunder.
How many credit hours is your total program for 1 year?
Strength.
You have to know this stuff, man. You're paying for it.
Credit hours, I have no clue. Because our school
How
doesn't
much
even
your
go by
program
credits.
cost?
Say what?
Then it goes by classroom hours.
Yeah, by classroom hours,
It goes
exactly.
by clock hours. So how many clock hours in a year?
That I don't even know. I just know I can't miss school.
How much did it cost you?
I paid $218 a month.
Okay. You pay $218 a month. By 12 months, that means you pay about $2,600 total. Or is that what you owe after they've taken all your financial aid? I'm asking these questions for a reason.
Um, Sorry, repeat it. My bad. Let's look at some
So
shit.
you're paying for school strictly out of your pocket. You're not using any financial aid.
I use financial aid too.
So you're using financial aid and you still have a
You right?
dude. No. No. Okay. I'll kind of break it down for you a little bit so that this might help you to really think about if this is the proper school for you. And I'm not saying that school might be awesome, right? It might be amazing. What's the name of the school?
SAE.
What does that stand for?
SAE Institute of Sound Audio, I think engineering.
SAE school?
Yeah, Studio Audio Technology.
It's based out of, it's SAE Institute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based out of Atlanta.
Mm,
Technically, what city are you?
New York.
That's a state, fool.
Or it says it's New York, New York.
Okay. So you're in New York, New York. All right. That's where the school is? New York, New
Yeah, it's in the west side, 18th Street. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? The collar. Where's this class? Oh, Decimalist. Alright, cool.
So you're doing audio bachelor's of applied science.
Strength and honor.
Of what?
Wow. For someone that's going to school for sound, you're deaf.
It cut out right there.
Audio bachelor of applied sciences, audio associate, audio diploma, or audio technology diploma.
Audio technology diploma.
I don't want to burst your bubble, bro. And I don't mean to do that for you because that's, you know, you need, I want you to do obviously whatever you want, but I just listed 4 things that are going to teach you the same thing. Okay. It's like all 4 of those programs literally will teach you what you're going to learn out of this diploma. Here's the problem. It's like going to medical school and you want to be a nurse, but you go to school to be a medical assistant or a CNA or an ass wiper. Right? You're going for what you think you're going to learn, but you're not all of the schooling that you deserve to learn, if that makes sense.
I follow.
Right? Because this shit happens all the time. I'm reading all about your program right now, so if I'm quiet for a second, because I'm rereading.
Gotcha.
So let me get this right. They're going to charge you to learn how to set up surround sound. No, I'm looking at your different classes. They're broke up into modules or semester.
Yeah,
right?
mods.
Yeah, mods. So you've got your basics of analog and digital, which is basically reading out of a book for a full semester.
No, we don't even have books.
Okay, whatever. And then you have ones for acoustics, studio setup. How are you going to spend an entire semester on learning how to set up?
Well, basically, mod 1 is what I'm in right now. So mod 1, we went over setting up live sound. Did basically the test for that one. Then learning about all the different type of mics that there is, all the different type of speakers, how those speakers work, all the math to all that bullshit. And then also in mod 1, we start getting into like the DAWs and shit, like on computers and whatnot, because we're mostly on computers all day anyway, like all the classes are on Macs and shit. And what else? This mod also, we start mixing a little bit, because we really learned to master in mod 4. Which way am I going?
Learn to master what?
Music.
Okay, that's very broad. So what of music are you mastering?
The production side is basically the beats or the instruments, depending on what type of music you're doing. The only reason I'm going to this school, to be honest, is because I was going to music in Mercy College, and after one semester, or no, after the second semester, oh no, after the first semester, they told me, all right, for the second semester, you're gonna have to take out a loan, this at the third. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna stop going to school. So I, took the loan, whatever, it was two G's. And the next semester comes around, and they're saying, it's gonna cost you, the loan's gonna have to cost you $4,400. I was like, why? Why is it going up? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And basically, the financial aid people were terrible in that fucking building, and my mom was going to
most financial aid people are.
Yeah, my mom was going to that shit too, and they had fucked up a couple of our refund checks too. And it was like, are you guys stealing money? Like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on. And on top of that, why before you said, you know, oh, financial aid's got you covered, this, that, Pell Grant, all that. Not like I'm failing or anything. Why is my tuition going up all of a sudden? So I said, fuck taking this basically 5G loan for 1 semester, and it's probably going to go up again, and found this shit, and yeah.
I just don't want you to, dude. I've done this for 11 years now. All I've seen is people get fucked over with the idea and the dream of going to school for what they think they're gonna do for a living. Okay. And like I told you, man, I'm not trying to knock you, dude. I want you to be sensible and, you know, be responsible. You're so young that you have so many options. Have you looked into what kind of jobs, what the average starting pay is, how hard it is to get into doing that, how many jobs are available in that career?
Yeah, it's actually, music is actually one of the most, or production and like studios and whatnot is actually one of the most like growing businesses, because now it's like a bunch of young talent out there that just listen to, you know, like random people that make beats on YouTube basically get picked up, you know, and they basically, and in terms of,
Yeah,
like,
because that's natural skill
yeah,
that
I mean,
they have it in their head.
Yeah, I mean, some people have gotten rich off fucking doing shit off of their phone, like it's
Sure,
literally hitting
but
2 buttons.
but what I'm saying is they've heard something in their head that has caused them to understand those sounds.
It was between that, because they also have program for like if you want to make games and whatnot, you know, of course I wouldn't fucking mind doing that. But I was looking at the job rate in that, and it's kind of getting lower and lower. Yeah, it's just by the years. I don't know how, but I guess because computers do so much more, you need less people.
Nope, it's because it's flooded. Because everybody wants to make video games, play video games for. So it's been flooded with just tons and tons of people that think that's what they want to actually do. Dude, I'm all for it, man. I mean, you do whatever you want. I just see that financial aid thing doesn't make sense to me. So I know you don't have to do this if you, but when you did your financial, you should get full Pell or full what people call financial aid, which is your grant money.
Well, the thing with that is, right, and that's the problem, like one of the scenarios in it is because the original school that I went to, remember, in Florida, that shit cost a shit ton just for the semester and a half that, you know, I was there.
Okay.
That's when I decided, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of here, because the school cost is like 56, but they give you a bullshit like scholarship or whatever to bring it down to, like, I ended up paying like 29, some shit like that.
2,900.
No, 1,000
For the entire time of school.
It was like for that's the year cost, so I basically paid half of that.
Okay, so for the full year, so for 2 semesters.
Yeah, but I was able to get half of my semester for the second one because I left like right before I ended up getting out of classes right before the deadline.
Okay.
They'll be able to give something back towards my financial aid.
Now, when you say financial aid, does that include subsidized, unsubsidized? Your mom has to apply for the Parent Plus loan.
Yeah, that was the parent. She did the parent plus loan for over there. That's
Okay,
why
so
another
she
thing.
got approved for the Parent Plus loan.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you went to this new school, it should have been no different. She should have been approved for the Parent.
We could have done the parent plus loan, but I chose not to because we already did that.
Okay, so
And
then you used your subsidized, your partial unsub, which you're allowed to use up to $2,000, and then the difference would have come on the Parent Plus, plus whatever you had available for your Pell Grant.
right. Oh, so I keep in the wrong fucking one.
Okay, and so how do they charge you for the school? Do they charge you per semester, or do you do your financial aid per year? There's a difference.
Per year.
Okay, so here's the problem with that. Your year of school right now, when does your semester end?
Well, that's the thing.
March?
It's or it does technically never end. Though the mod ends in mod one ends in first week of February, second week of February. Then mod two starts right after, week after.
Okay, so because you're going to be there till December. So what that means is that you're going to have a new Pell, a new FAFSA that you're going to have to do by June 31st of this year for July. Did they guesstimate how much you were going to receive based off your last year's Pell, or did they not give you any Pell for after July? These are important questions, and the reason I say that why is because you're going to have more Pell available to you in July. So if you're making these fucking $200 and something a month payments right now, and they didn't either one adjust accordingly to that, or have you do next year's FAFSA or this year's FAFSA, but we'll call it next year's FAFSA, and then you'll have to adjust after your mom does taxes and all that stuff, then they're fucking you right now. Because technically how it should work is because you only have 12 months, right? So they're going to do your financial aid for the entire 12 months and assume you're going to be there. So normally how that, we had programs like that too. So normally how that, even though you go to class every month, so to speak, and you have a new mod or a new class every month, they're broken up into sections. And they have to be broken up into sections, even though it doesn't affect you. It affects your financial aid, and it's how you're able to receive what's called disbursements. Because you don't get all $3,500 of your subsidized loan in one disbursement. It comes in two disbursements. One at this time, and normally about 3 to 4 months later comes at this time. Same thing with your unsubsidized of your $2,000. Not $1,000 plus fees will come at this time. $1,000 plus fees will come at this time. Then your Pell's the same way. So if you, depending on how much you had left over from last year's Pell, right, they would take that, split it into two normally, and then you'd have your new Pell that's going to start on July 1st is when it takes effect. Now, it might not hit you till say August, right? And you get a percentage in August that covers you till December. And that's possible, right? You might get one disbursement, but Pell as of last year was 5,700 something dollars, right? Normally you divide that in two. So you should get, and it's going to go up. It goes up every year. So say you're at about 3K, right? for each semester. So come August, roughly, you should get around $3,000 added to your financial aid account. Not saying you're going to get a check for that.
Right.
Now, have you received what they call stipends?
What's that? What stipends?
Sorry, I had to kill a rogue using holy nova. That was hysterical.
Oh.
So stipends are when you've lent out, you've borrowed more money than you needed to, and you so say for instance, you borrowed the full 5,500 of financial aid that you're allowed, plus you got full Pell, right? 6,000, so 55, so $11,500. Say school cost $6,000. So you would get a check or checks, probably 3, of whatever that amount is divided by 3.
Right.
Because everybody thinks when they do their FAFSA or what people call their financial aid, that's your Pell Grant. Pell Grant is not financial aid, it's your grant. Financial aid has loans and stuff. A lot of these kids don't realize that's what they're signing up for. Oh, I need to do all this paperwork so I can get my grant money and get a fat check. Those checks aren't for that. That's the problem, is a lot of these schools allow the students to take out max amount because technically they're allowed to.
Right.
The problem is you don't need to take out $9,500 as an example worth of loans when your fucking class costs $3,000. That's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. But people do it. And then they're like, oh, I'm never going to pay that back. I used to hear that shit all the time. But unfortunately, they never said it when it was during my work hours, because I would I basically kick them out of school because you're defrauding the government.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a loan. And guess what? The government's going to get their money. Plain and simple. They're going to get their money from you. If they take your income tax checks for the next 5 years, if they garnish your wages, if they do, I mean, it's just, people don't. I just don't want you to blow a whole bunch of fucking money.
No, I feel you.
And then, man, I get it, man. If you're into the sound and all that stuff, by all means, go. But on that same token, just got to be realistic with, going to be able to make a living. Whereas like the program that I do at my school that I control financial aid wise is I control our HVAC. Those guys that use their fucking brains, that keep their driver's license clean, keep their fucking record clean, do what they need to do, bust their ass working, etc. Probably their second year of working, they're probably hitting $65,000 a year. And that's like on the minimum side of things. Like I had a guy that graduated in January, went to the August or the October class of 18, finished in December of whatever, right? Moved back home, started working. my brain. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. And then he got a job, right? Busted his ass doing what he needed to do, you know, the whole 9 yards. And he is now in charge of training all of the people at his company, and he's gonna make $90,000 minimum. He never knew how to fucking change an air filter in an HVAC unit before he came to school. I'm serious, man. Like that's legit money, dude. 90 G's, not even a year into your job.
Yeah.
And of course, that's not everybody, man. And I understand that, you know, and I get that. But I've got a kid that didn't pass basically his test, which is what's called your universal EPA, which allows you to handle refrigerant, right? Which allows you to do your job, go fix air conditioners and shit. And he didn't pass to the last week. It's a 7-week program. Okay. That fool got a job a week after graduating. And he's gonna make he makes $32. That's over $1,200 a week, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've done my job for 11 years, and I barely make over $32. And I'm on the top end of pay scale for financial.
So,
I'm out of flash.
thank God I got 31, got 35 and cat. That's how
Oh, nice. Congrats, man.
like it. Think about 1,000 needles.
Yeah. I wouldn't do the shimmering flats till you're about 33 or 34, though. Every time I've gone out there, there's a shit. So it's just, you're just going to waste a ton of time.
If,
I'm out of flash. I don't have
I'm honestly excited for the next WoW expansion though.
I haven't bought it yet, but I'll probably buy it next month. I got to pay my house taxes and stuff this month. So, you know, no
Oh, yeah.
real extra spending. But I'll buy it. Just because I always do, and I'll figure out what class I want to. Probably my fucking priest more than.
I don't know what to play yet. It'll depend. I know they're gonna put out the class changes soon.
Well, I'm gonna stay horde, so.
I got some horde. Just need to drop already. Tired of killing these motherfuckers. There's no way out of here. I need to get into that water. Gotta go around.
All right, man. As much as I don't want to go to bed, I need to.
I hear that.
I'd really rather stay on.
How many AVs you did?
I've got 20,000 honor. Started at 6, so 5 or 6 total.
Nice.
It's just shitty, man. Just really shitty.
But for the queue times, 5 or 6 is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll need to. God, I have to do 290K this week to even have a remote chance of going to.
What rank you need to be to get the gear, the blue gear?
It starts at 4 is a garbage necklace. 5 is wrists, I believe. 6 is hands and feet. 7 is chest, I believe. 8 is legs. 9 is something else, and then 10 is shoulders and head, or fuck, I don't know, in that or some kind of order. So basically, rank 10, you can get all of the blue gear set.
Gotcha.
And then at 12, you start getting the epic pieces. But yeah, good fucking luck. I have a job. I can't do that. No, legitly, like it's literally mathematically impossible. So if you have a job, it's mathematically impossible for you to be able to get higher than rank.
That's crazy.
Yep, you can't do it. I mean, if you have a normal full-time job, should I?
Right.
Yeah, you
Unless you're a streamer.
mathematically can't do it. Yeah, and even then, I mean, we're talking like Savix as an example, right? These guys that are ranked 12s now, they're gonna be playing 16 to 19 to 20 hours, 16 to 20 hours a week for over a month straight once they hit rank 13 to be able to hit rank 14.
Shit.
And if they drop off say they lose internet for a day. One day, dude, the internet goes down at their house. They're fucked for like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for 1 day's worth of honor.
That's
It's no
stupid.
joke, dude. Yeah, and that's why like Sony Digital, you know who Sony Digital is.
Yeah.
They got banned. 30 days.
Why?
Account sharing.
Uh,
30-day ban, dude. His grind to whatever rank he wanted after 10 is over. Because that's 4 weeks of decay. He'll go from rank 10, and by the time he's able to play again, he'll be about rank 5 or 6, if not lower, because our server has so many PvPers.
how did they find out he's account sharing though?
I don't know. I wasn't able to find anywhere about it. I just heard Peo was talking about it in his chat, and someone else was talking about it. That yeah, he's fucking banned, dude. 30 days. Yep, that's why you don't do that shit. Because if you were actually interested in, like, if he was actually interested in going for High Warlord, which I don't think he was, I think he wanted to get to like 13. He'll mathematically will never be able to get there. It's mathematically impossible for me to get to rank 14. It's just, it will never happen. Even rank 10 is like 6 months down the line. So literally think about it now. I would have to play 10 hours a day starting now, and then in about 2 months from now I'd have to start paying 12 to 14 hours a day, and then 2 months later after that I'd have to go from 16 to 18 hours a day.
Not enough.
Yeah, fuck that.
Exactly. Like, I like this. I want to get to 6. I want to get the first couple of pieces, maybe 7, right? You know, be able to PvP here and there. You know, if I'm not doing shit, right? You guys wait till you guys get up to 60, you know, or get close to 60, start being able to do the dungeons and all that stuff. You know, just, you know, get some of the stuff out of the way, right? Got AV Exalted, got the cheat mount, you know, all those kind of things. But I'm not like I just can't. I can't physically do it because of my job. I just can't do it. And my wife, right? You know? Like, I mean, she doesn't give a shit if I'm on here all day. She honestly doesn't give a fuck left. She's asleep right now. I can stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. She wouldn't care. You know, but I know better than to do that. You know, give me 10 years ago, I'd be up till 4 o'clock in the morning and sleep for 3 hours and then go to work for fucking 9 hours. You know, that's just, I've learned. Yeah, I've learned. I can't do it. Now on the weekends it's different. You know, come Friday, you know, I'll be up a little bit later, but then Saturday I'm up bright and early, and then I'm on all day unless I've got something I got to do. You know, and I'll literally be fishing and queue for AV all day, and I'll probably get 60, 80,000 honor tops. So in 2 days, that's half of what I need in 2 days. So then I have to figure out how much to do every single night. And in reality, I really need to do about 40,000 a night. And I only did 20 today.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just, I just can't do it. I mean, it's just, and I'm not going to box I'm not going to auto AFK or script or even, you know, do remote desktop while I'm at work, which I could, and I could join AVs and jump around in the cave and mount up and ride around, etc. Like, I could do all that, but I'm not going to do it for the chance the shit gets banned.
I got some run.
Nice, man.
It's too far away.
Yeah, this guy nigga really fucks with me. He always invites me and shit. Plus we're on the same level, so.
I'm out of range.
I thought I had a feast. Fine. I don't know why I did that. I'm not in bed.
All right, brother.
Alright, man. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Enjoy school tomorrow.
Sure will.
Yeah, go jump in there with them, man. Get yourself. Oh, speaking of which, just keep this between me and you. I've already told Timmy, and Larry knows. Probably gonna leave that guild
Or
and make. I'm not making it, but I'm gonna help him. A guy that's in Elysian Fields, that I've played and leveled with and stuff. A lot of those 60s and over there are getting really tired of like all the shit and stuff. So they're gonna make a guild, and you know, like level 45 and up. You know, we're gonna keep it away from the level 10s and 20s and stuff. You know, the people that actually are gonna play. You know, I told them about you and Tim and etc. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm not worried about that. He's like, if you vouch for them, you know, they're good. So just kind of a heads up. It probably won't be to the end of the week, but I've already told Larry. You know, and he was like, dude, you do what you got to do. I was like, dude, I'm really the only 60 that's ever on.
feel that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. The
Yeah.
fucking guild master is hardly ever on. If he's on, he's in like Arathi Highlands mining and shit. Like, dude, do something level 6.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man. So just kind of a heads up for you. So that'll probably happen. I mean, it's not a big deal. There's not gonna be any drama or anything. You know, I told him. I said, you know, he's gonna want to play Feral. I was like, he'd probably even tank for us if we actually wanted him to. You know.
Yeah, of course. I know what talents I got to change and shit.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, and he's got another guy that wants to be a Feral tank as well. I said, shit, then we'll have 2 fucking Druid tanks. Who gives them? You know, because we're gonna have Timmy. He's gonna play fucking Elemental Shaman. He's an Enhancement Shaman.
Right.
I was like, well, I guess I'm the only healer out of technically 3 healers, but he's like, well, I'll switch if I need to. But the idea is, you know, we'll have a couple of the meme specs, and you know, sure we'll want to clear everything and stuff, but we're not going to be hard asses and oh, you have to come full pre-bis gear and full consumables. Motherfucker, it's Molten Core. It's been cleared by 30 people with green gear 2 weeks after launch. You just have to have certain pieces on certain characters, and then you're golden, right? If you have a tank that's in full fire resist, or 2 tanks that are in full fire resist gear, you're golden. Yeah, and you get some healers, some gear. I mean, you're set, you know. So we'll go from there. But yeah, but he said he's probably got a good chunk of people, so we'll have a good start. So that's why when you logged in yesterday, I was like, all right, Michael, you need to hurry up and level. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, man, I'm out. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man.
All right.
Not enough resources.
Shit is a little rough.
Closer.
Oh.
It's too far away. Not enough.
Let's get Hall of Famer. What up, bro? Ugly ass. Como que Chris va a parar a mí, como que la cosa tan fea ya, papi. I don't know, no me gusta. I know it's you. But I said Chris going to the army, you know, in the middle of the shit's getting kind of ugly over there, man. Dodge. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. resisting my shit. What the fuck? I'm the tank here, man. Shit, oh shit. Oh man, what the fuck? Just getting serious. Just getting serious. Just getting serious. Lovely boy, I did. No Mergon. Fuck. Fuck, I want to go all the way over there for.
Vengeance.
Oh, this motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker, man. Outside, bro, like a motherfucker. That's it. Yeah, man, I do. This fucking orb always drops, bro. Like, I'm tired of this shit. I don't need it. No one needs it. Except one guy, one fucking idiot needs it. I know I need a cut. To ya. Good fail, good Kaz. And Kaz not following. Hey man. Listen man, you saw what happened today, man. Shit getting nasty out there. Just hope I hope we didn't lose a lot of troops, no cap. Hey, Hall of Famers now following. Not bad. It looks buddies. It's for the easy one to do, even though it's elite. Need to drop in bio. These niggas want to do another one. Place kind of sucks. I almost got the same amount of health as 135. I feel like also, yeah, man. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that, man. Motherfuckers went over there with full missiles. I don't even know what happened. I just know it was a missile strike, yada yada yada. Whatever. Oh, 31 priest. Oh, shit. He aggroed something. He went inside. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Skip frames. I don't like that. I don't need that. Yo, y'all niggas need to get the PC. Chris, get the PC. Play some WoW, man. It's pretty easy. Especially the new expansions coming out. It's a level squish, so they basically put you towards the end of the game. You be lit. Got Isaiah into it. It's just he didn't have a PC, and then it, you know, the PC I gave him melted. Shit happens. Yeah, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, got one. Fucking Druid. Nice. Sup. So many Druids in this fucking group, bro. It's too many. I'll think about it for deployment. Not bad. More powerful spell. Who got? Oh, his thorns. You motherfucker, you. It's way more fun, I'll tell you that much. But you see what I did in Call of Duty? I got the max level for what? It was pointless. Like, it's still fun to play, don't get me wrong. But I just had, you feel me? Games like this that don't end up way more fun. This is classic though. This is the original now. That's why it's made mine be on the high level character. This is like the original game. Like got like a remastered type shit. Shit, I fucking classic. It reminds me when I first started playing this shit. Come out here, buddy. Come out here. Oh, these motherfuckers hit hard. Alright, it's lit. Hit them harder. Oh shit. Don't take aggro though, bro. Don't take aggro though, bro. Yeah, they hit hard, huh? That's the shit. Taking aggro. Why the fuck do I have less stamina than I'm supposed to have? Fuck, I'm out here, bro.
Tell me everything.
Oh shit, that's a boss. I always forget that's a boss. I need that girl. It's the boss. Nobody else. Alright. Mono, you mono. Mono versus Watch the monos. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Hold on. Ooh, dagger that no one fucking needs. It has no stats. Nice. Oh shit, shit, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Healer, you want to heal me? Getting kind of low on fucking health. Hello? Thank you. Oh, fuck. Yo, why is my game so loud, though? What the fuck? Shit. shit was mad loud. It wasn't that loud yesterday. Kill. Oh, we lit. Oh, say less. Get this shit out of here. I don't know audio major. Oh shit. Go to bed, fool. The fuck this guy at, bro? The Knicks is getting smacked up. The fuck? Chess 91. Suck it. Every time I roll high, I just walk to this shit. Yeah, give me this shit. 14. Low. Oh, that's awkward. Shit that I don't need. Actually, no, I might need that. Who gives a shit? This bolt of woolen cloth. How the fuck did you get those? I'm gonna need that fucking threat thing to be like after like a certain amount. I'm not gonna be able to tank anymore. I already feel it because I'm gonna need that spec for threat because these motherfuckers take threat like nobody's business. I'm like, yo, bro, chill. Fucking Pharaoh DPS leading the way. This is the way. He knows what's going on. Need that guy's spec shit. I think in the next expansion, cat forms and bear forms are gonna have like armor and shit. Like if they had the incarnation talent, that shit is fire. Gonna make me want to do Druid. Oh no! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Jesus Christ! See, like shit like this. Once that AOE actually, I mean, that was classic in general, I know, but shit, man. These guys aren't even AOE, it's just cat form. Will Ferrell here sucks ball cheeks. Oh, he has ferocious bite, that's why he's doing killer damage right now. Plus, he's 35, so I respect it. 2 stam, 6 spirit, nah. Okay. Kill this guy. Alright, good night, bro. Get that sleeps. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shitty shitters. Oh man. His mana is fucked. Only the tiger guys fucking shit up. Tony Tanya. Doesn't even have that much great gear. Ooh, that 18 agility though. Where you got that at? Damn, son, where'd you? Oh, 33. Trash, trash, trash. All these shits is killer. Need them. I need them. Shit, you're in here so long, you probably get that shit, especially if you get grinded through here. Rip Paris. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is awkward. How did you aggro anything up there? Oh, this is a fucking shit show. Oh, this is a shit show. Oh boy. Oh, y'all boys want to AoE and shit. I don't got time for that. Big threat, big threat. Bunch of threat. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. Good pull, good pull, good pull, good pull, good pull, good pull. Motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. This is a lovely walk back. We survived this. I don't even care. Yeah, went bare form, tank that shit. Two tanks. You don't got no mana. Y'all better tank that shit. It's not even elites anymore. And he just fucking dead. Or it died. Oh, she died, man. That's rough. I hope these guys have seeds. If they would have just rezzed me. God damn. Rip.
Inventory is full.
Oh, nice. Get rid of this and loot it. That shit. Yikes, man, I missed out some XP right there for fucking dying. I taunted it all. I shouldn't have, apparently. I should have let them all just get hit. Fuck those guys. Go this way first. Oh, nothing but elites. Oh, nothing but elites. That's not good. Oh, fuck. Life. Oh, fuck, life. Come on. Oh, I hit the wrong guy with the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Alright, you can kill him. Don't hit him. You just gotta hit him once. Jesus. Cycling. Yeah. Do that shit. We get the guns, go. The one I need, go. I'm gonna see you. scared. It's cool. Oh shit. Life's rough.
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh, the same hat? Fuck that, I could sell that shit. Honestly though. Fuck all that. You have it all spec at 30?
ancestors.
That's awkward. He's not gonna get his buff until I get more mana. Inspire.
It's too far away.
Why is Aura doing that? Reculit ID.
Not ready.
So you just
Oh shit.
To get closer.
Man, spring totem, strength totem, yeah. Oh shit. Oh. Frames. Some of this good frames. Oh, this is yikes. This is yikes town. Oh, come on, don't let me die here, buddy. Oh, this is bad. Heal me, motherfuckers. Heal, lots of heals, heals. Everyone heal me, everyone heal me. Oh, fuck life. Fuck you. Oh, for fuck's sakes. DPS, hello. What the fuck? Damn, bro. Motherfuckers have all their mana. Do some DPS. I don't feel like dying. That was tough. That was very tough. Who has a curse? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Not again. Go DPS, DPS, go DPS, go DPS. Good fuck. It's a DPS I know. You fell asleep on the last pool. Oh shit. Why does shit play like this? Alright. This motherfucker keep losing all his mana. 32. Oh yeah. Over. Only gotten like, well. This? Jesus. I'm tired of that shit. Fucking good. Ten. The 8. Oof. Flex. Reds. 31%. Alright, I'm kinda done doing these shits. Pick up this bunch of these.
I can't loot that.
Oof. Oh, he one-shot it like that. Fuck. Fuck was that about? Look at this teleport to Moonglade. Almost too close. My ass is out of here. Like that. He was gone. What was he? Jose? What is a Jose playing? Whoa. Whoa. Next thing, I don't think I can get Heart of the Wild yet. I gotta put a point in here or something. Increase damage caused by your claw, rake, and maul. Swipe the wound by 10%. Yep, I'm gonna take that 20% increase. Yes, I am. Gives you 50% chance to gain an additional fire rate anytime you get an additional critical strike while in bear. See, like, this is gonna have to get taken. This is gonna have to get taken. This too. This would be left out, but I'm taking it for myself. This will be taken. This will be taken. And yeah.
Peace, friend.
The longest fight in the game. Damn, bro, why is my... Oh, bro, like...